Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakar double honors to the elders for preaching this word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And I'll say shalom to your Akim out there. And this is Salakia. This is a sit-down lesson that I want to bring out of this recent news article from Reuters.com, and this is published by Yemwal Lee and Ben Blanchard from Reuters, last updated April 9th, 2023 at 6:52 a.m. And this was a 5-minute read ago, and this was published about 5 hours ago. And it reads, China simulates striking Taiwan on second day of drills. And I'm gonna read it. It says China's military simulated precision strikes against Taiwan in a second day of drills around the island on Sunday, with the island's Defense Ministry reporting multiple Air Forces shortized that it was monitoring China's missiles forces. It says China, which claims democratically govern Taiwan as its own territory, began 3 days of military exercise around the islands on Saturday, the day after Taiwan President Tsai Ing-wen returned from a brief visit to the United States. 144 called La Yabashmel Shah. But continuing on with the reading, it says China State Television reported that the combat readiness patrol and drills around Taiwan were continuing. It says under the unified command of Theoretic Joint Operations Command Central, multiple types of unit carry out simulated joint precision strike on key targets on Taiwan Island and the surrounding sea areas, and continues to maintain the offense posture around the island. It says the Chinese Minister of Eastern Theater Command put out a short animation of simulated attacks on its WeChat account, showing missiles fired from the land, sea, and air into Taiwan, with 2 of them exploding the flames as they hit their targets. It says a source familiar with the security situation in the region told Reuters that China has been conducting simulated air and sea attacks on foreign military targets in the waters off Taiwan's southwestern coast. It says Taiwan is not their only target. The source says, speaking on the coalition, you know who that is, you know who that other target is, that's the United States. It says Taiwan is not their only target. The source says, speaking on coalition, the anonymity, as they were not authorized to speak to the media, is very provocative. Taiwan Defense Minister said that as of 8 GMT time on Sunday, they have spotted 70 Chinese aircraft, including the Su-30 fighters and the H-6 bombers, as well as 11 ships around Taiwan. The ministry said that they were paying particularly attention to the People's Liberation Army rocket fire, which is in charge of China's land-based missile system. Regarding the movements of the Chinese Communist rocket fire, the nation's military also had a close grasp through the Joint Intelligence Surveillance and Reconnaissance System, and air defense forces remains on high alert, the ministry says. I believe this is a video clip, but I don't know if they're going to have it in Chinese language or English, but I'm going to give it a try. Excuse me for the video ad.
That's according to its state broadcaster CCTV, which said the military was maintaining, quote, an offensive posture around the island. Taiwan's defense ministry said its military had spotted dozens of Chinese aircraft and several ships near its territory by midday, and was especially monitoring the movement of Chinese missile forces. Tensions across the Taiwan Strait kicked up a notch on Saturday as China began 3 days of military exercises around the island. One fraught exchange appeared to be captured in a video released by Taiwan's Coast Guard late in the day, showing an officer warning a Chinese warship to leave or face eviction measures. Taiwan's defense forces also reported spotting dozens of Chinese aircraft crossing the sensitive median line of the Taiwan Strait. The drills started a day after Taiwan President Tsai Ing-wen returned from a brief visit to the United States, where she met U.S. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, despite Beijing's warnings against it. China claims democratically governed Taiwan as its own territory and says it is the most important and sensitive issue in its relations with the U.S. It has also refused to renounce the use of force to bring the island under its control. Last August, after then U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi visited Taipei, China staged war games around Taiwan, including firing missiles into waters close by, though it has not announced similar exercises this time. And life in Taiwan has continued as normal, with no sign of panic or disruption from the Chinese drills, which had been widely expected following Tsai's U.S. visit. The de facto U.S. Embassy in Taiwan said on Sunday Washington was monitoring China's moves around Taiwan closely and was, quote, comfortable and confident it has sufficient resources and capabilities regionally to ensure peace and stability.
And this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6, and it reads the Holy Scriptures. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. I'm going to go to verse 6. Go back a verse. Matthew 24 and 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that should be in our trouble, for all these things must first come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right. So as you see, you know, they had the video clip that I just shown. They had the little military exercise training for the past 2 days. After the, that's this couple of days after the president of Taiwan met up with the House Speaker Kevin McCarthy. So tensions definitely been escalating once more again. As you see this latest news article, it says on the second day of exercise drills from China as they approach right along the Taiwan Strait down there in the South China Sea. As it says, China simulates striking Taiwan on the second day of drills. They said not only, as I was, scrolling down the news article, they said not only that China is targeting Taiwanese army of targets, but they're potentially targeting the United States as simulation style attack targeting practice as well too. So that shows you that another indicator right there, just like I brought out the holy scriptures of the book of Matthew 24:6. Now we're definitely starting to see the wars and rumors of wars are starting to heat up, and the nation against nation as well too. So with that, excuse me. So with that, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying of this recent news article from Reuters.com, published by Yimali and Ben Blanchard from Reuters, Alternative World News, as of April 9th, 2023, and last updated 5 hours ago, and it reads, so as it reads, China simulates strike Taiwan on second day of drills. So with that, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakar Kadash. Double honors to the elders for preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And until next time, I will say, Shalom.